What is up, guys, and welcome back once again to another episode of the Ebby GP journey here on F1 25 My Team Career Mode. We're here for episode number 24 then, and we are off to the Hungaro ring. But prior to that, we head back to the factory, and it is now time to choose our title sponsor for Season 3. That's right, we're over the halfway point. It's time to think about finances for the next season. We're currently signed with Seren, an American jeweler company. As you see here, they're offering us another deal. We also have offers from PSD, a Italian fashion company. We also have Quest then, a Greek travel agency, like luxury resort company. We also then have RGB, a British tech company, which could be useful for us being a British team, having a British sponsor. We also have then multinational corporation Xenon, who specialize in AI. Say multinational, it doesn't tell us where they're from. But yeah, those are our offers. We do take a look around, and honestly, we decide to go with Seren in the end again to renew our deal, and that is because they were offering a new contract to get 5 constructors points in a season. You see, we're looking at counter offers, but we're struggling so much with trying to get points this season. We're going to play it safe, and we get the we get 8 mil as a signing bonus, 465k as a weekly allowance, all for the low price of 5 championship points next season. So yeah, that is we're continuing on with Seren as we get our owner XP training point there. But yeah, we're going to be continuing on with the American jeweler company into season 3, guys. From there, obviously, it's a double header, so we only have enough time for a bit of fan outreach before the next round. And yeah, that training point's going to have to wait. As you see there, we do also get the chassis breakthrough engineering improvements, which means we get a new tier of chassis upgrades. We're going to go ahead and now start work on the aero breakthrough, get that final tier available to us in that department. And yeah, we're going to go straight into looking to spend our resource points on an ultimate, that's right, ultimate weight redistribution upgrade. We're going to reposition the fuel tank. We figured having it right at the back of the car was causing destabilizing factors, right? So yeah, we put it where it's supposed to be. But that won't, unfortunately, be ready in time for Hungary. It probably won't even be ready on the car in time for Zandvoort either. So that is something that's going to hit the car towards the end of the season. Maybe Monza, maybe Baku, that sort of time. Quick reminder then of where we actually fall in the pecking order in terms of tech development. Sauber keeping us fairly honest there in the race, but we are slowly closing down the midfield. So yeah, we should be a bit more punchy in the future, hopefully anyway. But yeah, guys, it's now time to head off to the race weekend. Hungary's a track that I tend to struggle with sometimes. I don't know. It's a mixed bag for me, but I'm confident given where we are in terms of performance recently, especially with the points finishes in Spa. We're going to be racing as Juan Manuel Correa there. You see him sitting down at the terminal. And a quick look at the weather shows us it is going to be a dry weekend throughout, guys. So no shenanigans with the rain this week. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and move around some of the components. We want to try and use some of the more knackered components in practice, obviously, just to try and sort of prolong the life of what we've got. But yeah, guys, it is now time to head to the race weekend, so we'll do that now. We can do this.
Welcome to Hungary. Who's got the appetite for success in practice here in Budapest?
Yeah, baby, let's go. I do like this track. It's very difficult to overtake, though. So qualifying is going to be everything, right? So we got 4 points out of the 10 we need across the season now. I don't anticipate we're going to be getting anything this weekend. Most of the grid now is already fully researched, and we're like halfway through Season 2, so I think for next season I might nerf the AI. I'm going to leave ourselves nerfed, because I'm not really struggling too much with that, but I think nerfing the AI could prolong the playthrough cycle. Bit of grass on the tyre. Where would you say the car is in comparison? Definitely midfield. We're on the fringes of the points every weekend, right? And obviously in Spa, we were in the points. So I'd say we're near Williams and... Aston Martin, maybe. We're not in the big four, but we're just knocking on the door, I'd say. Tyre management. Yeah, we're gonna use a set of mediums on that because we want to save 2 sets of softs for the quali pace program. So let's do the tyre management thing. All right, let's see what our tyre wear's like during this program then. Okay, right, well, we need to be a bit gentler, that's for sure.
Okay, test
nice.
complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
Just about made it. Race strat program. Let's go. Let's get this done, and then we'll fast forward to FP2. All right, here we go. Race pace strategy practice program thing. Onwards. The fact that we're not dunking on this delta is a bit concerning, though. Guys, we're cooked. I can't keep up with this delta. Jesus, we only just passed that delta. Like, I'm pushing at the minute. It's not the tyre temps. It's not the wear. I'm just genuinely struggling for pace. God damn, boys.
Program
that was
complete,
harsh.
and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
That was harsh, and we are only sat P14 at the minute in this practice session. This is gonna be a race weekend to forget for the team. I can tell you that now. Onwards to practice 2. Let's get the qualifying pace program attempted. I don't think we're even gonna pass it, you know. Yeah, let's get through to quali. I think we're a bit
What
balked.
an incredible practice session that was. But the fun doesn't stop here, though. Join us again as the rest of the weekend unfolds.
Good God. Again, we were pushing, but 3.1 seconds off the pace is insane. Even the Saubers are ahead of us. All right. Time management done. We got you done, I guess, which is decent. So yeah, it's just you. Set an optimal third sector times. Third sector is probably my worst sector.
Okay, track's green right now, so take a few laps to get the tyres up to temp and get yourself in the zone.
Okay. Yeah, we got 2 attempts at it, 2 sets of softs. Let's see what we can do, and then it's straight from this into quali anyway. So these are warm-up laps for quali. All right, here we go.
We didn't really get the data we needed on that run. You might want to give it another go.
1:16.3. I mean, we can give it one more go, but we've got to try and find about 7/10 just to get the pass on it to the track at all. Look at that. Look at all that red. Which is weird because we're running close to max downforce. We are running max downforce on the front, just not the rear, but it's I think we just need to upgrade our aero, right? You'd think. Go ahead. Qualifying pace, second set of softs.
Okay, engines fired up, we're set.
Okay, right. Let's try again. Even worse than last time.
Okay, we haven't hit our program targets. Come in and take a look at the data, and if we have time, we'll rerun the program.
Don't know what's going on, guys. I don't understand how we've gone from the pace we had at Spa to this. My only guess is that it's just our aero isn't up to snuff. But again, I think we've got like 3 more upgrade packages we can have on our aero. Each, like, front and rear, each. So 6 in total, I suppose. It is what it is. We're not upgrading the engine or anything, we're keeping it. This is going to be a problem track regardless of how good our engine is. I'm going to save the components for somewhere that's better suited.
And if today's practice is anything to go by, we're in for an exceptional weekend of Formula One.
That's crazy. 2 seconds off the pace. And again, I pushed. I was flat out.
No pit stops, no strategy. It's all about the pace today. Qualifying day here at the Hungaroring for the Hungarian Grand Prix.
All right, boys. Quali. This is going to be a challenge. Yeah, let's get a banker lap in, and then let's see if we can improve at the end of the session. We're going to use 2 sets of softs for this. All right, let's go. See what we can do.
Okay, we've been pushed down to P12.
We're going much lower than that, baby. We're going all the way down. 113.4. Jesus. Versus a 115.9. Good
Okay,
lord.
just 2 laps.
Right, let's get ourselves out.
Okay, there's 2 minutes left in this session, and we're in the drop zone. We need a quick lap, or that's qualifying over for us.
Think it might be qualifying over, buddy. Right, let's go.
Drop to P20.
We need a miracle improvement. And we ain't getting it right now. Jesus, we're even slower than before. God, we can't even improve. Good lord, man. What has happened? We are on the back row of the grid, guys. This is like round 1, season 1 level stuff. Oh well, let's let's see if we can do something in the race. I might just start on the hards and like try and go long and do something. You know what? We may as well start at the back. We're going to start at the back anyway. Let's just take a new engine component. Let's just take a new engine unit. Right? Let's break park firme. Let's just go for it. What about you? 2%. Yeah, we're fine with AMG UK. I can't see us needing to do anything there. Just go.
Welcome to Budapest once again for another round of Formula One action. Historically, a good race for first-time victories, with Button, Hill, Alonso and Heikki Kovalainen all reaching the top step of the podium for the very first time right here. Located 12 miles northeast of the Hungarian capital Budapest, the 14 corners of the Hungaro Ring are steeped in history and prestige. Overtaking's always been difficult on this technical 2.7-mile track, but the last few years in particular have turned up some exceptional races. So let's hope we're in for another one here today. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row.
Interesting.
Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Russell, Max Verstappen, and Piastri, Antonelli, Jackson, Albon, and Carlos Sainz, Fernando Alonso, Stroll, Esteban Ocon, and Behrman, Aaron, Hadjar, Liam Lawson, and Nico Hülkenberg, Pepe Marti, Bortoletto, Doohan, and Juan Manuel Correa rounds off the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
All right, so...
And alongside me in the commentary box today, former racing driver herself, Naomi Schiff. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, every driver certainly has their own way of preparing themselves before a race. But I can tell you that pre-race rituals are a real thing. When I was in go-karting, I used to touch every wheel in a specific sequence before I got into the kart. And then I stepped up to cars and had a specific set of fireproof base layers just for race day. So watch the drivers when they're on the grid. Some may be sitting on the floor and isolating, others may be up to other things that they do. But these little things really help their minds get ready for the race.
Try to put the starting position out of your mind and just focus on the race ahead. We can still do a good job here today.
Bro, I'm so far back behind the front of the grid that I'm still in Spa. Jesus. It's a long way back here, isn't it? Right. Let's have a look-see. So, 19 laps on the hards, 2 seconds slower. So, looks like this is better. So I guess we give this a crack, right? Maybe we'll get the undercut on some people around us. Let's have a look, see what the race director is. Everyone is on the mediums. Literally everyone. That is rough. We don't have the pace to do something different, honestly. The dirt, yeah, is going to be so extreme as well. There's no DRS to hang on to the drivers around you. It's going to be a case of just do what the AI does. This is a shame, though. This is the problem with the AI cars being as upgraded as they are. There's just no real variation in strategy now anymore. But, well, here we go, guys. We are so far back. Alright, all the way at the back of the grid. Let's see what we can do. Bit of wheel spin. Honestly, not the worst thing in the world. We're going to save the battery. See if we can follow our teammate through. It's actually a fantastic start by our teammate, to be fair. Makes up a couple of positions. We're going to hang Doohan out to dry a little bit. It's about probably as feisty as we're going to get this race. Gotta remember we're full of fuel and the field spread hasn't taken effect yet. They are going to brake earlier. That was a really bad line. Oof.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Come on. Yeah, first warning to be expected. That was a really bad line. I mean, I'm keeping with them, but it's purely, again, because the pack's fully bunched up. As soon as the field shakes out a bit, I imagine those ahead of us are going to be disappearing off into the distance. Oh, come on, that wasn't a warning, surely. Oh well, we're already up to 2 warnings. Not even at the end of lap 3. We're out of DRS already, of the cars ahead. Successfully defend though. Looks like Bortoletto's losing out to his battle up ahead. I think this is about as far forward as the Ebby Autosport boys are, well, sorry, Ebby's Seren Racing boys are going to be getting in this race, though. Whoa. We are losing grip on the rears. Let me double check what the temps are. Temps are fine. Well, we're diving. I am not finishing this race last, I refuse.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Why are we losing the rear so much? I mean, at least we're sort of gapping the Sauber behind us, but... Christ alive, this is a fall from grace from last race round. Ah, he's got us. He's got us. He was able to move over enough. I couldn't really send it.
29 laps of fuel remaining.
I'm guessing Marty is using a very worn engine at the minute because he is slow. Of course, this would happen the round that I said, oh yeah, we were definitely a midfield car.
The car behind is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap. Well done.
All right, we need to put more emphasis on the front brakes. Gonna lock up a bit more, maybe, but I need to protect the rears. We are falling away.
Gap to the car ahead is around 2 seconds.
I'm gonna keep hanging on. You never know. A late safety car could go our way. Oh. We are struggling for rear grip, though. We weren't struggling for rear grip in practice, which is wild to me. The car felt fine in practice and quali. Much nicer on the brakes. There really isn't the pace in this car, though.
Here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 3.5 seconds. Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us. 4.7 seconds.
Again, this is crazy because we put a fresh power unit in. We took the pain on that, and for whatever reason, it is still just falling away.
And that's 26 laps of fuel remaining.
But we've not altered the difficulty from Spa. This purely is just a. It's got to be a mix of car performance and just I suck at this track, right? What's our pit stop info? Lap 16 to 21, Roger. Oh god. You know what? I'm not even. It does sound like I'm complaining and getting upset over it a lot. I'm more just flabbergasted by,
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 4.4 seconds.
Cheers, Mark. Yeah, I am absolutely stunned in the switch up of pace between this round and last. Honestly, after having such a good round last round, I'm actually not hating this, though. Just because it kind of shows us where the weakness of the car is. Whoa, hello. Go on, Borto. Have him. Run him off track. Ah. Doing got him. That sucks. Esteban's out of the race. Interesting. Did he just pull over to the side or did he crash? What happened? Ah, he's pulled off to the side, yeah. Engine issues. Well, that's a freebie.
The track is clear. Green flag.
Hulkenberg onto a second set of mediums. So, Sauber going for the two-stop then. Oh no, he's gone onto the hards.
23 laps of fuel remaining.
So is he going on a two-stop to double hards or medium hard medium? He can't. Surely he can't be going all the way to the end on.
Lost some time to the car behind.
Yeah, he can't be going all the way to the end on that set of hards. That Sauber just does not have it in it. Oof. Ooh.
Wow, that was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
Oh, damn! Brother! Let's have a look at that in slow motion. Christ alive. I just got unsettled. Nah, I think it is the curb that knocks me loose. And then yeah, you see, the slide's already started, and you see me starting to correct it, but I just don't act fast enough. Yeah, and then that's it. Over and over we go. That's wild. Just the tire getting under it, and then yeah, the physics are a bit weird there, but damn, man. So I think I think that's it. I think that's race over, boys. That's but that's us out. Heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. I don't think I'd get to save the race replay. Is the only downside.
His already record-breaking winning record. It's Lewis Hamilton to the
Damn.
line for victory.
Ferrari are cooking at the minute in this season.
What a true show of character to fight through the grid the way they did, to not get beat down by starting so far down, and to come back and win it all. Just goes to show how strong this driver is.
Yeah, Ferrari are cooking so far this season.
I don't know about you, but I've absolutely loved watching that action today, and I'm sure these three have loved taking part. Here come our podium finishers. And back on the top spots that he's taken so often in the past. So well done to Lewis Hamilton.
Fair play for Lewis winning that. He qualified at the front, I think, as well. McLaren 2 and 3 then, so once again, Red Bull and more importantly Max Verstappen nowhere to be seen. What is going on in Milton Keynes?
And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
So Max Verstappen P5 then. Oh, Lewis overtook his teammate then to secure that win. McLaren boys absolutely cooking, making some passes there. Charles Leclerc drops down from P1 to P5. That's wild. Fastest lap though, so he had the pace. Something must have happened in the strap maybe. And yeah, Aiden Jackson P6, Max Verstappen P5. Not too far off, but that's another 2 points gained by Charles Leclerc on Max in the championship. Gabriel finishes P17 in the end, ahead of the two Saubers. George Russell DNFs as well as Esteban Ocon and us. So, I mean, technically we're not last. We made it a little bit further, but we struggled so bad in that race. It is what it is. The car obviously not suited to the track. The pace just was not there, unfortunately. Taking a look at the standings then. So in the driver's standings, Max Verstappen now 9 points behind Charles Leclerc, but still a good chunk away from Lando Norris. So I think these are probably the top two you're going to get in this season. Thankfully, no one else really scores any points in the lower field, so it doesn't really harm our chances against Alpine. But yeah, 100% not how we wanted to end that race. So, there you have it, boys. Yeah, that could have gone a lot better. It really could have. Thankfully, we only paid 36k for face planting into a barrier at Mac Jesus. I don't really know what the pricing is, but yeah, I think we got a deal on that, to be honest. We got fan bonuses lost. We lost sentiment. Honestly, kind of expected, kind of valid. But we were never going to do well in that round. You saw the pace through practice and quali. It was a non-starter. But hey, look, we look ahead. We look to the next race in Zandvoort, and hopefully we can turn our fortunes around, guys. For now, though, that is the episode. Thank you all for watching, as always, and do leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Do hit the like and subscribe if you did enjoy the video, and check out the rest of the channel. There's plenty more failure at F1 for you to enjoy. But for now, guys, thank you all for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Goodbye.